But yeah, somebody said in my YouTube comment section recently, said, it's about time for you to start a church, man, and do full-time ministry. And I'm not sure how serious they were about that. I'll tell you that I don't believe God has called me to the office of a pastor. That's a specific office of position, like, different folds of ministry. Pastors, you have evangelists, prophets, if you want to, I would say that's more so in the Bible times. I don't really believe too much in like the prophecy today in terms of like predicting the future. I believe prophecy in a little bit of a different way. But moving on, there's different aspects and positions of ministry in different offices, different levels. Just like in the Old Testament or the Old Covenant, you had priests. You had different positions. Everybody was not the same position that were God's people. And I don't believe God has called me to the office, that position of like leadership. And so I'm a minister. We're all priests under the new covenant. I'm a minister and we're all priests. But a pastor is something that's just different. But in terms of full-time ministry, I do believe God has called me to do that. But here's the thing. This is the thing. Money. To do full-time ministry, you can't do full-time ministry and have a full-time job. Otherwise, it's not full-time ministry anymore, because you're having a full-time job. But I'm having the full-time job because I got bills to pay and different things to pay, So the only way that full-time ministry can be done is if you're being funded in a certain way. Either you already have the money, or you're being funded through like tithes and offerings or donations, which I do have donation links, but I don't see how it's possible right now. Maybe God wants me to do that, but I don't think so. I don't think he just wants me to quit my job and just, I don't think that would be the wisest move right this second, to just quit my job and be like, hey, I need donations now, full-time ministry, I need y'all to live. I don't think that would be the wisest decision. But I do have donation links, so if you want to donate and kind of start the process of helping me to do full-time ministry, that will be amazing.